Okay, we need to normalize the amount of people that women actually sleep with. I went on a first date with this guy last week, and he goes, yeah, I always judge a girl if she sleeps with me on the first date. I'm sorry, Frank, but aren't you sleeping with her on the first date too? Somebody please tell me why it is okay for men to sleep with as many women as they want, but yet women cannot sleep with as many men as they want. I'm so confused as to why women are called men aren't.
Here is yet another woman who doesn't value or much less appreciate the amount of effort and the amount of work that a guy has to do on himself in order to get to a point where he is able to not only date a woman, but sleep with her, right? These women just don't value it. They think that it's just because they can sleep around and have sex with whoever they want, that guys can do it too. And you know what? We can't, right? For most of us, we cannot pull that off. Okay, we cannot pull that off. So yeah, I mean, it's shocking to me how much just lack of self-awareness that these chicks have, that they can't see that men and women are different. Okay, as my buddy on It's Complicated, the channel, has said in many of his interview videos, he said women who can sleep with whoever they want, women sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can. All right, simple as that. So this retarded chick who's going, oh, why is that okay? Why is that okay? Why can't we sleep around just like as many as guys do? Is because it doesn't take any effort for you to have sex. All you have to do is show up. That's it. All you have to do is show up and take your pants off. That's all you have to do. No effort involved. Okay? No effort involved. You don't have to have a job. You don't have to have money. You don't have to have a car. You don't have to live in the right neighborhood. Guys don't care about that stuff. Okay? They don't care. As long as you look good, as long as you're cute, good to go. But for guys, a woman is not going to sleep with you just because you're cute. Okay? Women just don't roll that way. Women are not just going to have sex with you just because they think you're kind of cute. Right? Not gonna happen. Do you have a job? How much do you make? What did you make? Well, you have your W-2 with you? I have to check. Right? Oh, what neighborhood do you live in? Let me check the zip code. Let me see the crime rates. What kind of car do you drive? Is it leased or do you own it outright? You know, I mean, there's all sorts of questions. Okay? Do you have a six-pack? Do you have six-pack abs? You know, I mean, are you 6 feet tall? You have 6 in the pants? I mean, it's insane the amount of stuff that you have to have as prerequisites to even talk to the girl. And even when you have those things, right? Once you are able to achieve just what so few guys in life achieve, right? Which is a 6-figure income, nice car, nice neighborhood, etc., etc. Now, okay, now that you got that squared away, not over yet, mister. I'm not going to pull my pants down yet. Now, let's see if you have game. Let's see if you can talk to me without being socially awkward. Let's see if you can keep me entertained. Let's see if you can make me laugh. Okay? Let's see if you have charisma or if you're a social retard. Let's see. You know, I mean, all these little hoops and barrels. Let's see if you pass all my little female tests here. All these hoops and barrels that you have to jump through, right? On top of having all the other stuff in your life, you know, dialed down, right? Your lifestyle dialed down. Now you have to have the game to come with it, right? Whereas for women, again, you don't need any of that. Guys, we don't care what kind of car you have. We don't care if you don't have, you know, the latest model BMW or Range Rover. We don't care if you aren't, you know, working a 6-figure, you know, corporate job, or you have an entrepreneurial business that's making $1 million a year. We don't care about that stuff. All you have to do is be cute and show up. That's it. That's all you need. Okay? Cute and show up. That's it. Those are all you need to have sex. Okay? The fact that these women don't understand that is just pathetic, right? When I see these simps on social media trying to defend these women, going, oh, her body count, you shouldn't even say anything. Your body count is just as high, if not higher. Oh, it's like, dude, do you not realize how much effort it takes for a man to be able to be in a position where he can sleep with that many women? Whereas a woman, she doesn't need any effort at all, right? To be able to sleep with that level of guy. No effort at all. Okay. No effort at all. So yeah, on to the next clip, shall we?
I get asked all the time, why are you single? I haven't dated in 2 years, but I'll tell you why it's difficult for someone like me to find a guy, in my opinion. Because the main thing I need is emotional support. I don't need money. I don't need a home. I don't need a car. You know what impresses me? A self-aware man.
Never fall for this lie, guys. When a woman says, are you emotionally available? Are you willing to give me emotional support? Right? Especially a chick like this, who's already closing in on 50. And you can tell back in the day, this chick probably didn't look too bad, right? Probably didn't look too bad. Had a lot of guys that would have married her, would have put a ring on it, would have locked it down. But she said no, right? She said no because they were probably these type of guys, right? That were emotionally available and that were giving her emotional support. No, right? Whenever it comes to these chicks who are, still out there in their 40s, 50s, and beyond, the reason why they're still out there is because they do chase the guys who don't give them these things, right? They're, as I always say, they're chasing the validation and abandonment. They're chasing the guys that are emotionally unavailable, emotionally not available to give them any emotional support whatsoever, and are just kind of flaky, right? Flaky to say the least. So the fact that she's sitting here now, close to 50 years old, and saying, oh, what's really important to me is emotional support, and emotionally available man, and self-awareness is so hot. Self-awareness is so hot. And it's like, really? You should ask yourself that, right? Are you self-aware? But regardless, let's see one more clip, shall we?
So it seems that a lot of ladies are getting divorced before they turn 30. And as someone who got married at 26, has been separated for a little over a year, 32, I have to tell you, I don't think there's anything better. If being in your 20s is the trenches, there is nothing better than being in your 30s, still being hot, maybe having a little bit of your own money, figuring out what you want to do with your life, everything, and having tried that married fantasy and realizing that it's maybe not all it's cracked up to be, and then you've got your whole life still ahead of you. So for all of those people who are stressed or feeling stressed about that, about being divorced, like it's good. Congratulations.
So I have a rule in life that I teach my self-development students, and that is, I don't take advice from losers. I don't take advice from failures, people who failed at whatever they tried to do, right? I want to learn from winners. I want to learn from people who succeeded. Okay? I don't want to learn from people who screwed up. I want to learn from people who did it, who made it, not people who failed, not people who quit, not people who gave up and now are trying to get everyone else to quit and give up because they lost. Okay? It goes back to what I always teach you guys. Never listen to anybody who isn't doing better than you. This is why I don't get bothered by hater comments on my channel, right? Or the ones that message me, like try to DM me and stuff. They never even get to me. My staff has to, take care of them. But it doesn't bother me at all because I don't listen to people who aren't doing better than me. Different if it was somebody who was doing better than me. It's like, hey, Em, got some advice for you. Got a tip. I mean, it would never come in the form like a personal attack or anything like that. It's usually constructive criticism, right? However, regardless, don't listen to people who failed, people who lost, people who quit, which this chick obviously did. And because women are sabotagers, right? They don't like seeing other women happy. They want to sabotage other women, and they usually do this, subconsciously, sometimes consciously. But many times they do this subconsciously, thinking like, okay, since my marriage sucked and I wasn't happy with my husband, then no, you shouldn't be either because mine sucked, and it's like, well, maybe you should take a little more accountability for that you made piss poor decisions. Who chose that guy? You did. You chose that guy. Okay? You chose to marry that guy, and now here you are complaining about the fact that, oh yeah, it didn't work, so you know what? Everyone else get divorced like me because now's the time. And I've always told you guys over and over on this channel, who is it doing the most boasting about, oh, it's great to be single? It's always these women who are in this pocket between like 29 to about 30, usually around 33, right? Or 34. 29, 34. She's right around there. She's 32. She's in that pocket of these chicks that I talk about that are, just so bold and confident in themselves, like, yeah, it's going to be a party forever, because they still feel like they're in their early 20s or late teens, right? They still feel young. They're still getting the, close to the same amount of attention they got in their 20s. So it hasn't really dawned upon them yet. They haven't really hit their epiphany phase yet. They're not yet feeling the effects of their decision yet. But wait, just a few years. But wait, there's more. Just a few years from now, right? Just a few years from now, she is going to start to notice the attention that men that are giving her is going to quickly start to dwindle. She's going to notice she's not able to get the guys she used to. She's going to notice that life is going to become a lot more lonelier when it's just her out there and she doesn't have, a husband or kids to fulfill her, right? And the statistic still holds true to this day that married women are much and far happier than unmarried women, right? And I need to do a whole video on that as well, because there's this bull jive statistic going around the internet that these feminists love to parade, talk about, no, we have a new statistic that says unmarried childless women are way happier than married women with children. No, because if you do your research, which many of these ditzy broads never do your research on that bull jive statistic came from an author called Paul Doan. His last name is spelled D-O-A-N, I believe. Paul Doan. He wrote a book. The guy's basically a blue pill simp, male feminist type dude, wrote this book, right, and manipulated the statistics to make it sound as if being unmarried and childless will make you happier than getting married and having children. No. And he had to come forward because he got called out by a number of people. He had to come forward and issue a retraction that, yes, the statistic is not actually true. I meant to say this, right? He tried to save face. No. He knows what he did, right? He put out a bull jive statistic so all of these feministas out there can parade around going, look, childless, unmarried women are happier as they get older. No. Because that has now been debunked, okay? And if these women had an ounce of intelligence, they would do a little bit more digging. But because most of them watch like CNN and MSNBC and The View, they just look for the headlines and then they go around parroting it, even though it's now been debunked. It's kind of like the wage myth. It's been debunked over and over, right? But they don't want to do basic research. They just want to go around and go, look, ooh, yeah, I'm happy, but I'm really miserable inside. Regardless, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to share, anything you'd like to add, please drop them in the comments below, and I will see you there. Till next time.
With that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Do not forget to destroy that like button below. I want you to destroy it, guys. Please destroy that like button for me. Do it for the DeLorean. Do it for Cash and Gizmo. Just destroy that like button. Do it now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, especially because they don't like me doing coaching videos like this. They don't want to promote me anymore. So I need you guys to help me out. And the way you can help me out is by subscribing to my channel. Okay, it's free, it doesn't cost anything. So hit that subscribe button right now so you could get more free, high value content from me at no cost just by being a subscriber of the 33 Secrets. And for you guys who want to support my work and all this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you on the YouTube even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the hottest, youngest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making this happen every single week, regardless of what racial division is going on in the world, kind of virus is going on in the world. It doesn't matter. We are continuing to live our lives and making things happen 24/7, 365 days a year, all around the world, in all 4 corners of the world. And I want you to join my tribe. I want you to join our crew. I want you to become one of us. And the way you do that is by jumping into 7 Months of Mastery. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of mastery coaching lessons from me. And all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. Say goodnight to the DeLorean. Good night, DeLorean. Good night, stainless steel. Back to the Future dream. Good night.